mute. All right. I am back. I am back. I am BACK. Let me see what my camera look like. Oh yeah, that's nice. So here's my Valentine flowers. Oh, not flowers, balloons. And I'm gonna go sit on my couch where I can watch the TV, even though it will not be even though it will not be playing too loud because of copyright purposes. I will not be able to play too loud. So wagwan. It's almost half time in the game. So I'm getting ready to go and enjoy the halftime. What you call it now? Show. So I'm gonna mute this section. You don't say in mute. It's in mute and me attack saying we never remember saying mute. All right, so it's Rams versus Bengals, and we're gonna see who are gonna win the game. But anyway, I have some stuff, some article. I'm going to go through because a whole lot of stuff. What me was side not sure. A whole lot of things are going when me I miss. Come like say if me miss one day, me miss out one whole bag of things. You understand? So I'm gonna change my location now and go over by the couch and me can be more comfortable. But me I gonna leave here so on so you can see what go on with the balloon them and you can pick on a choice the whole of them nice. I need to do this. Hello? I am over this side. Oh yeah, maybe you're not hear me out. Yes, I'm on this side watching the Super Bowl. I don't know if it's said this. So it is halftime and the show is probably about to begin. All right, I'm gonna mute this and coming now on no copyright. Okay, guys, the halftime show not start yet, so I'm gonna go and talk a little bit. I know there was a long gap in between the beginning of this live and now. So guys, I want to big up on yourself. Today is Sunday, February 13th. Let me know what I plan to do tomorrow, February 14th for Valentine's Day. So all who never show love during the year, we're gonna try and show it tomorrow. All right. So let me see what who this live. Let me see what going. Oh, Kizia premiere. Let me see what going from the team. Oh yes, so last weekend was very festive. This weekend is Super Bowl weekend. As I said, during the week, I miss out on a whole lot. Reason being, because my after work, when the breaking news them come, it's like me not get to see them. So I did a few videos pertaining to a variety of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about one of them. So um, I have some paper copy of some information from the Loop News. So the first thing I'm gonna talk on with regards to the Enzinga case. All right. So this article was February 9th, and it said DPP rules no criminal charges in the lax cutting case of Enzinga King. So Nzinga King, a 19-year-old student from the Linen town in Clarendon, alleged that her dreadlocks were trimmed by a policewoman while in custody at Fort Pass Police Station in Clarendon sometime last year. So there was an investigation, and the DPP ruled that the police corporal implicated in the ear cutting incident involving King should not be charged. All right. So the Independent Commission of Investigation, INDECOM, because a lot of we hear about INDECOM, but we don't know what I mean. And this is from an article, guys. This is not me making it up. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, had reportedly arrived at a similar opinion. So the DPP, along with INDECOM, come up with the same opinion. The DPP has been awaiting the forensic examination report for the past 3 weeks to complete her ruling. The matter was initially being investigated by the police inspectorate before it was taken over to INDECOM. King, a 19-year-old student from Lionel Town in Clarendon, alleged that her dreadlocks were trimmed by a policewoman while in custody at the Fort Pass Police Station in Clarendon last year. King, who was arrested for disorderly conduct stemming from the June 2021 incident at the taxi park in Maypen in the parish, also alleged that her dreadlocks were cut because the police said they were a suicide risk. The allegations sparked outrage from the Rastafarian community. King, who was also charged. Wait, I wonder if I all news this. No, not all news. It's a 2022. Okay. King, who was also charged with a breach of disaster risk management, appeared in the Clarendon Parish Court last Thursday to answer the charge of failure to wear a mask in public. A trial date has been for June 15. So I did a video just basically talking about it, and I also did the one where Mr. Vegas react about it. So guys, you know, go check those out on my channel. All right, so that's the first one, and I'm doing this until the halftime party start. It not start yet. Now I don't know if you have heard about the teaching bill that needs to bring standard to the profession, and this is Jamaica news, and this is also from the Loop News. It said Governor General Sir Patrick Allen says the Jamaica teaching bill, which seeks to bring structure and standard to teaching, has been tabled in Parliament. The halftime show is about to begin, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause right here and watch this, because right about now is Snoop Dogg up perform, and who that? American Song Contest. Snoop Dogg and what woman the name? I forget her name, you know. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so I can report panic. So the halftime show is going on, and because of the YouTube, let me turn on my Instagram. Because of the YouTube copyright stuff, I cannot play it. I'm on YouTube over here, so guess what I want? When I go see me a dance and I make nice, but YouTube you can't go hear me, but Instagram you hear me. So right now, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are perform along with some other people. I don't know all of them name, but I know a festival over here. So no run go and go watch the Super Bowl halftime. It's a go on now. Me say over here so hot. 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, somebody I don't know their name. It was hot. The halftime show did turn up, guys. The halftime show did turn up. Right up, it turn up. The halftime show did turn right up. Right up, the show did turn right up. All right, so it's now 8:25. I forgot to edit that video here when I put it on when it upload. All right, so wagwan. Who there? Who there? Who the ear? So as I was saying in the video, me just when the thing that I was just reading. I can't even turn this on because it's gonna play. Alright, so I was reading this article again where the Governor General said something about the teaching bill in Jamaica. So it's the Governor General, Sir Patrick Allen, says the Jamaica teaching bill, which seeks to bring structure and standards to teaching, has been tabled in Parliament. So apparently, based on what this is saying, they're trying to come up with some kind of thing to probably measure the standards. And if me right, anybody who a teacher in a Jamaica and can just drop something in the work in the chat. Work is also advancing on amendments to the Education Act, the Children Adoptive Amendment Bill, and the Child Care Protection Amendment Bill. So they're gonna make amendment to these. Delivering the 2022 throne speech in Parliament today, February 10, that a fan weekend gone. The Governor General pointed out the additional initiatives spread by the Ministry of Education and Youth, such as the launch of the Yard to Yard Find the Child initiative. And I think that was a very good initiative to implement, because sometimes, when we don't try to figure out what's going on with those kids, then it's kind of hard to get everybody equal education. So I'm glad they come up with that. Against the background, he noted that the Big C pandemic accelerated the government plan to provide access to technology for all students. I'm open and say all them in ALL. All right. And the initiative with the yard to yard fine is to re-engage the students who have not have access to technology, because some people don't have access, and because they don't have access, they have not been on technology ever since. All right, so that's what's up. Now I have another article that says joint anti-gang task aimed to disrupting crime launch. And this was for Friday. The Friday was the what? Today 13, 12, 11, I think. Okay, so this said the Island Security Forces on Friday officially launched the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force, which will focus on GUNS, GUNMEN, and GANGS as part of an agile response to crime. And this is Jamaica News, and this is from the Loop News. The task force, which will comprise members of the JCF and the JDF, has been in operation over a week. Me tell you, say a lot of stuff me miss. Enough things going with me miss because me is at 8. What me working hours? 8 to 5, 8 to 4, plus some I have to do half the job in terms of, checking papers and stuff. So, you know, it kind of sticky. So, a lot of stuff me miss. So, I catch up right about now. Speaking at the conference on Friday, that's a Friday gone, Police Commissioner Major General Attorney Anderson says the task force has so far seized approximately 7 firearms and 1,200 pounds of, I never know if this okay if it's on YouTube, Mary, Juana, and arrested 17 persons for various offenses, including GANG activities and lottery scamming. Additionally, the special security team disrupted an illegal liquor operation that was funding a particular GANG. It's a good thing me learn spelling bee when I go when I go school. All right, so the task force not bound by any particular geographic space, but will move fluidly across the country to interrupt GANG activities, to disrupt and deter those GANGSCERS, to seize firearms and also focus on those people whose intent on creating DEATH pain in our society and pain in our society. So that's what their focus is on. According to Anderson, the task force will work with other task forces and agencies, including the Lottery Scam Task Force, the Counter-Terrorism, and the Organized Crime Investigations Branch, CTOC, as well as territorial and divisional police. All right, so this is from the Loop News, guys. We got Jamaica YouTube TV. You tell me about the Loop News, and I mean, I know not about it, you know. Anderson also states that more than 70 young persons were recruited from the Jamaica Service Corps program to be trained to make up the newly formed task force. So that's a good look, more jobs. To me, that's my opinion. That means there's more jobs for the people them after them finish their training. All right, so the Super Bowl is still going on. I think they're going to start the halftime now. Lady B don't know nothing about the Super Bowl, trust me. I watch it and I look to see when they touchdown and for the excitement of the crowd cheering, but I don't have a full understanding of it. Okay, so on this other news, cop found guilty for opening fire on a taxi. Student was SHOT in the HEAD. A Jamaica Constabulary Force officer who reportedly opened fire on a moving taxi and in the process injured a student had been found guilty on the charge of unlawful wounding. The guilty verdict was handed down by Her Honor Sanchia Borrell in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Thursday, that Thursday gone. The police corporal Kirk Hay will be sentenced on March 30. The ruling comes 6 years after the incident. So this happened 6 years ago, and they're just coming up now with the ruling. So that was the verdict. The policeman was found guilty following an investigation by INDECOM. And INDECOM means Independent Commission of Investigations. The charge was in relation to the SHOTING injury of a now former female student of the Convent of Mercy Alpha School on June 30, 2016. 2016? Let me make sure. 2016, so 5 years now. During INDECOM's investigation, it was ascertained that the man who was operating a robot taxi transportation, transporting students of such school, was stopped by the popo. Reports are that the taxi stopped and then they drove away and the police opened fire at the vehicle. One of the BULLET, one of the con hit the female student in the head. I forgot to come up with some code for this, man. She was 13 years of age at that time. 5 members of the JCF attached to the Mobile Reserve Division was subsequently charged in relation to the SHOOTINGIN, I mean, injury. No, sir. 4 officers were acquitted of the charges of misconduct in the police office, in a public office, and attempted to prevent the course of justice. Corporal Hay was the only officer charged with unlawful wounding. And I have one more, and this one is, I know one more I have. 2 more. All right, so as you know, this month is known as Reggae Month in honor of Bob Marley. I did a video on Bob Marley the other day, so if you have not yet checked it out, you know, go ahead and check it. I never look for no chat, you know. Yes. So the other day I did a video. The juice almost playing on my nose. The other day I did a video on Bob Marley when it was his birthday, and I mentioned that parts of it that the Reggae Month was in honor of Bob Marley's birthday. I mean, of Bob Marley's contribution to the Jamaican culture by the organization Jamaica something. I don't remember the name of the organization. So last night, for the first time since I had my injury, I was on that fame party. Just checking it out and all of that. And they play a whole lot of nice music. They had 3 guest artists. They had General Degree, and 2 others. I remember Ghost. Yeah, me love Ghost. Songs. Me loving songs. Me love General Degree songs. I think General Degree come from Mandeville. If me no lie. I love what you call it? What the other one name? Ghost, General Degree, and Frisco Kid. Yeah, Frisco Kid was also there performing. Yes, so that was good. So you can check it out on Saturday nights if you know really have not much I do on one chill and bill. So this other article is talking about Jamaica to push the exoneration of Marcus Garvey. So we know, and this month is Black History Month in the US. And the fact that it's Black History Month in the US, I normally think about my own culture and my own heroes who contribute. And it doesn't have to be the national heroes who dead and gone. It don't have to be Paul Bogle. It don't have to be Nani of the Maroons. It don't have to only be, I'm going to say only be. It don't have to only be those 6 national heroes and 1 hero. We still have persons in Jamaica who are still doing what they are doing. That doesn't sound right. Sorry. Who are still doing things to help the culture, right? And if we're celebrating these people, we're not have to say, oh, he's a national hero, da, da, da. We can still celebrate them. And I think Jamaica should come up with something where they celebrate those persons who are contributing to the enrichment of the culture. Right? So just as though the US have Black History Month, that's not something we do in Jamaica. I don't think so. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But I think there should be a time set aside where we honor those persons who are contributing to the culture. in a sports, in any kind of cultural thing, in music, and also in technology, agriculture, all those persons who are contributing to the enrichment of the country. Because it's not only the negative stuff we highlight, we must still highlight the positive too. And I'm just saying this because everything just come to my brain right about now. When I was in Jamaica teaching, I was a part of the 4-H club. I was a leader, and then you have so many kids or students or schools who were doing exceptionally well in those areas. We don't hear much about them. There's something there. So I think there should be, just like on a Black History Month set aside, they should be honoring some Jamaicans in our Jamaican culture. Recognize them. For example, Usain Bolt. Me know a lot of people not looking for recognition, but that's something they can think about. So Babsy Grange and all who responsible for the cultural part of the country. Think about something like that now. All right, so Jamaica to push exoneration of Marcus Garvey. All right, so we know Marcus Garvey is is a national hero in Jamaica or of Jamaica. Also, the other day I was talking to somebody here. I don't remember who it was. And they said they heard about Marcus Garvey. I thought it was strictly a Jamaican thing. The Jamaican government is to engage its U.S. counterpart on the bilateral basis in an attempt to have the national hero Marcus Garvey exonerated of a mail fraud conviction. So he was convicted of some kind of mail fraud. And I'm reading from the Loop News, guys. So if you don't want to research, you know, go over, you can download the app, or you can go ahead and see it online. Based on what I hear, they say it's better in the app. In the app. In the app. All right. So Governor General Sir Patrick Allen said those efforts to be stepped up as Jamaica gets ready to celebrate 60 years, because this year Jamaica is 60 years old, 60 years of independence from Britain this year. And we know independence is quote unquote, because we know, we still know the logistics and the technicalities of it. So make it stay right there. So he was speaking Thursday at Garden House as he delivered the throne speech to mark the start of the new preliminary year. Garvey was an outspoken nationalist and pan-Africanist, was sentenced to 5 years and began his sentence at the Atlanta Penitentiary in 1925 following his conviction. Now, the first me I hear this. So I don't know if I should say allegedly. I don't know. He and many others expressed he was wrongly, you hear that, wrongly convicted because of the views he exposed at that time. In 1927, he was commuted by President Calvin Coolidge and Garvey. He was commuted by President Calvin Coolidge. So at that time that he was the president, and he was deported to Jamaica. All right. While efforts have been made for many years to clear his name, the Jamaica government looks to set a new playing lead. Looks set to now play a lead role in getting it done. So the Jamaica government is gonna do more, basically what they're saying. The 60th anniversary of Jamaica's independence and the establishment of diplomatic relations with the United States of America provide a fitting context for advancing the process of clearing the name of the right excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey. And then I want to sing about him now. Marcus Mosiah Garvey. All right. So those who don't know what Marcus Garvey looked like, see it there? This picture right here. No, this one. This one right here. Everybody not supposed to know Marcus Garvey by his look. See, that's Marcus Garvey, guys. For those who not aware of who he is. All right, that's a national hero of Jamaica. Garvey. Oh, over here something. Boy. Anyways, me really have got edit up the video here now. I got to cut all of the long space between the beginning of the Super Bowl and when me come on. Me I go cut out all of that. So when you now watch it, it makes sense. All right, so to the end, the Jamaica government will utilize the avenues available to intercede with the government of the United States of America, building on past and existing efforts to lift the stain of wrongful conviction, Sir Patrick said. Recently, the opposition member of parliament for St. Andrew Southwestern, Dr. Angela Brown Burke, tabled a resolution to the House of Representatives making the case for Garvey's exoneration. So it means somebody's working on it. This MP is working on it. And there's now a push to get the international community involved as Jamaica celebrates 60 years of independence. So maybe hope me hear something about it, and if there's anything I can do to assist, I definitely will. On February 4, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves called for CARICOM countries and the rest of the world to put pressure on the US President Joe Biden to exonerate Garvey. All right, so that's what it is. According to the guns, I don't know why they wait so long. Anyway, never told if you're sure. What is going up on the Super Bowl? One little girl a run with the ball. What is now? Empowering you wellness. Okay. Access digital resources to get kids eating right and all of that. Okay. So they're highlighting some other things in this Super Bowl. So as I was saying, and there's now a push. Wait, me read this already. According to Gonzalez, Garvey conviction and sentences was unjust, flawed, and dubious. And we know saying that the days they hard to get, So that's what it is all about. In a memorandum to groups around the world, Gonzalez urged them to support the campaign to get Garvey's name cleared. The effort was initiated by P.J. Patterson Center for African Caribbean Advocacy, which is based at the University of the West Indies in Mona. All right. I still walk one in the dancehall music now because I don't know walk one. I still walk one. Because I'm telling you guys, sometimes me just know walk one, and then by the time you hear walk one, everybody just push out here already. So you don't know. Let me go on the website here and see. Walk one. So anyway, I'm going to walk one a junk shop. Okay, so all right, so this is one thing that I really didn't miss it, but I have not yet done the video. Um, with Shensia meeting Rihanna, Shensia, Jamaican songbird Shensia and Rihanna were captured face to face for the first time at Bayesian superstar Fenty Beauty Universe event at the Goya Studios in LA last night. So that explains why Shensia is at the Super Bowl today. The shutterbug caught the moment and two women exchanged a friendly hug as Rihanna 32 thanked Shensia for coming to the event. I saw with his support we own. Me like that. That's a good look. The umbrella singer has seen giving the Shenyang princess, a quick head to toe sweep before saying, "You look so nice," which sent her erupting in laughs. All right, so that was from Dancehall Mag. Fans of the dancehall singer will know just how much of an admirer she is of Shensia, of Rihanna. She said, "I love Rihanna. Rihanna is my queen, my Caribbean queen." She said during an interview on MTV last weekend. All right, so that was it. And I'm gonna do a little video with that, so I'm not gonna look out for that. All right, so that's one thing that is current. Let's see what else is current. So apparently Damian Marley produced on Bling Dog album. Alright, so that is something I forgot to look into. Popcorn bemoans continued lockdown of the Jamaica's entertainment industry. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna feature some of them something here. What is Miss Babsy Green just say now? Alright, so let me see what this I say now. Okay, so what they're saying is that the artists are denying themselves of radio airplay, preventing the genre to be a part of the Reggae Month celebration. So it's based on the degrading lyrics that some of these artists are saying. I mean, are spitting. They said because it's Reggae Month, some of those music cannot be played on the radio, right? So this person, Deputy Speaker of the House, Lloyd B. Smith, former Deputy Speaker, is asking that Babsy Grange, Olivia Babsy Grange, look into programs that can promote clean music and help to inspire the youth, to make Jamaica a better place. So basically they want them to make cleaner music. Lloyd B. Smith also, who served as a MP for the St. James Central in the past, made his comment examining other things why the government has not established a dancehall month similarly to reggae month. So what they're saying, because February is considered reggae month, they're kind of um, wondering why there can't be a dancehall month. Look, talking about this and talking about that, guys, me no know if you no watch Power, and I'm not advertising anything because me I just one little channel. But last week I watched Power Book 4, guys. I was so elated when I saw what I saw. And I also have it on my reel, so I'm not going to go check it out. Let me see if I can find a little short video. I'm just gonna show the picture of the coming. I'm gonna show the video coming. I know in terms of YouTube and the policies, if that would be appropriate. However, I was very, very elated when I saw a Jamaican flag on the set in the bar. I had to literally um do a little short video. I mean, even something that wait there. All right. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you look in this, if you look in this picture, you will see the Jamaican flag right beside the girl head. And this head right here, that's Tommy. Tommy's my favorite character in Power Book 4. In Power. Right there again, that's the Jamaican flag. It's like this little segment every second I look around, that's the Jamaican flag. So I was so let me turn this down and show you. If not, me can't edit out that part here. Alright. Let's see if I can see it. Sorry. No, me Anyways, I guess I done. I'm gonna finish what's the end of the video. I mean the end of the Super Bowl. And I will edit this video tomorrow because there's a whole lot of different a gap in it with no sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit it tomorrow. So the topics that I cover the topics with and I'm gonna put this on my thumbnail. I cover the topics with the anti-gang task force. I cover the topic with the exoneration of Marcus Garvey, the taxi man, the student who got hit, and also the teaching bill. And one more thing I have with the national ID, and then I'm done. The government is big, and this is Jamaica news, and this from the Loot News. The government is to begin issuing national ID cards this year following the passage of the associate regulations of the National Identification and Registration Act. It's NIRA. This was announced by Governor General Patrick Allen, who was delivering the throne speech at the ceremonial opening of Parliament on Thursday, February 10. With the passage of the National Identification and Registration Act, the implement of the NIS system is now fully underway, and this is NIDS. So it's National Identification System. This is the crucial milestone in our digital transformation. He noted that this Big C pandemic has highlighted critical importance of establishing the unique identification of each citizen to provide efficient, timely, and targeted services by the government. Jamaica's national identification system will provide a comprehensive, secure structure to enable the collection and storage of identity information. The secure voluntary tool can also verify an individual identity, facilitate the electronic signing of documents, and securely access a range of government services online. All right. So the reform of the education in Jamaica 2021 report is a blueprint for establishing a comprehensive strategy to improve student performance and educational. This is something different. Okay, this is other matter. Turning to other matters, the Governor General also noted that the Education Transformation Oversight Committee (ETOC), comprising key stakeholders including the opposition, will be responsible for monitoring and informing progress of the implementation of the Jamaica, I last one that, Education Transformation Commission. All right, so it's a 342-page document that has 54 prioritized recommendations, including measures to improve government and accountability, early child education, teacher curriculum and teacher training, tertiary education, technical and vocational education, training and infrastructure of technology in finance. And once again, all of these information are from the Loop News. So guys, I'm going to go and big up on the set. I'm going to exit from the camera here.